Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. My name is Shumaya, and I'm excited to welcome you to today's introduction session about Hamdan Future Science Challenge. Thank you all for taking time to join us today. We are thrilled to have you here. During today's session, Engineer Nael Ashi will walk you through the main objective of this competition, important dates, deadlines, rules, guidelines, and how the competition process will work. We also will have time for question at the end. Kindly feel free to type any question you have during the session in the chat box, and we will address all the questions during the Q&A session at the end. Welcome, Engineer Nael.
Thank you, Engineer Joman. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Nael Alashi, and I will be with you during this exciting journey to introduce the Future Science Challenge for this year, 2024. So maybe some of you has participated in the last sessions or last challenges, but this year we'll have new challenge with new or updated rules. So let's find out what's the new ideas, and we can start right now. So first of all, for whom the first time to join the session about the Future Science Challenge, it's an online challenge to challenge student from 10 to 17 on developing a new invention based on artificial intelligence or AI. The idea is to participate in such competition and try to help the society or to help people around you to make an invention based on the theme of the competition. This is the fourth season, and each season we have a new theme. So we will find out what is the theme for this competition. As I mentioned, it's an online competition, so you can participate from any Arab country. So if you live in any Arab country, and then you can be nominated from one of the societies. So in this case, you can be one of the participating teams. So let's find out more information about the Future Science Challenge. The main objective is to make an invention based on AI or IoT. As you know, these technologies are the main core of the future technology. So your invention should be based on AI and or IoT. Also, it's a good chance to improve your skills and invention skills and have a positive impact on the society based on your invention. Your team can build an invention that can help the society. This is the main idea behind the competition. Okay, so what about this season theme? So the theme this year is stimulating positive change in society using AI and IoT. Try to look around your society and try to find out challenges that people around you are facing. Maybe your family, your neighbors, people in your city. There are many challenges all over the world, but in your city, you can find some challenges that your team will keen to improve it using your invention. This invention, of course, you should be based on AI and or IoT. There are many examples you can rely on. For example, like improving education, healthcare quality, and all other topics related to the society life. Let's see a small video about some ideas that can encourage you to build an invention that can help your society.
Imagine an intelligent system that uses artificial intelligence to instantly analyze X-ray images and medical scans to detect diseases such as cancer or heart disease in its early stages. This can save time and increase the chances of successful treatment, especially in areas that lack advanced medical expertise. Imagine that there is an application that uses the internet to monitor the vital signs of patients with chronic diseases, such as diabetes or high blood pressure. This application can send data directly to doctors and provide immediate medical consultations, which promotes remote health care. How about using the Internet of Things to equip schools with smart equipment? Like interactive whiteboards and embedded learning devices that interact with students, these tools can enable an interactive and personalized learning experience that contributes to improving student performance and enhancing their love of learning. They also imagined an online educational platform that integrates artificial intelligence to provide customized educational content to children from remote areas, where there could be interactive educational lessons based on virtual reality technologies to bring educational experiences to students where they were. They imagined with me a system that uses the Internet of Things to monitor stock levels in community warehouses and distribute food and other essentials in a more efficient way. This system can ensure that aid reaches those in need faster and more accurately. Have you ever wondered how smart systems can help improve energy use in low-income tool homes? Using smart devices to monitor energy consumption can improve energy efficiency and save on heating and cooling costs. How can a network of IoT devices monitor food quality in retail markets? And the farm? This technique will help detect problems before they affect public health. This reduces food loss significantly, ensuring safe food availability. Imagine an
Okay, so that was a brief about some ideas that can inspire you as a team to build an invention that can help the society in a better way. Of course, you can think out of the box and try to find like more and more creative ideas. The most important part is make sure that you are using AI and IoT to solve the problem, and try to be very innovative. Don't try to copy any old invention, but maybe you can try to get one of the inventions and try to improve it. You will find also more information about the ideas and the rules of the competition in the guidebook, and I will show you how to get access to this guidebook. Now, let's try to understand the team categorization. So we have two categories. We have junior category and we have senior category. Junior, of course, from 10 to 13, and senior is from 14 to 17. When you talk about categories, that means that the same competition rules will be applied in both junior and senior. But to be fair, that's why we will have the competition and judging, and also awards for the junior and the same for the senior. So we can have two categories, and your team can choose which category your team will be on. Okay, these are the dates of the competition. Of course, the opening ceremony started 2 days ago, the 5th of September, and team registration started from 1st of September till 15th of October. During the session, I will show you how to register using the website. Also, the training program for students and supervisors will be held in 2 days, one in Arabic and one in English, and that will be in 25, 26 of October. And you will have a window of almost 19 days to upload your project on the website from 10th of January till 29th of January 2025. And of course, the closing ceremony and the announcement of the winners will be by 27th of February for the next year. Okay, so how can we start the process as a team? Imagine your team would like the idea and we would like to participate. I just would like to mention that team should be from 2 to 3 students. You cannot be less than 2 and cannot be more than 3. Of course, plus a supervisor. So once you create your team, you have to choose which category you would like based on your age, whether it's senior or junior. And then you can register on the website. I will show you how to do it. Then read all the rules, design and implement your project based on the idea. After you build a project, of course, you have to read the guidebook first and then design your project and build it. And after you build, take all your documents, videos, pictures, and then upload them on the website. And then judges will see the project and will judge your project based on the judging criteria. And then if your team is lucky enough to be evaluated and go to the next level of judging, that will be a good news for you. And then judges will choose the winners based on the judging criteria. Okay, so as a team, if we decide to make a project, what are the procedures and stages we may go through? Let's start with asking questions. So your team can sit together and try to think about the idea, about the rules, and about the competition theme, and what can we do? The second step is to find the problem. Try to search in your society and try to find a real problem or challenge that your team think that you can build an invention that can help your society based on AI and IoT. And for step 3, try to imagine possible solutions. The sky is the limit. Think out of the box and always think about solutions, and also read about the current solutions in order to avoid making an existing uh, solution that can help and that may lead your team to lose during the competition. Step number 4, planning and determine the most appropriate solutions and try to find what is the best solution we can build that can be applicable and that can really solve the problem and convince the judging committee that we are a good team that can build a good invention. Step number 5, do the design of the project based on the planning, and then start building in step number 6, the prototype based on your design. In step number 7, try to do the testing. Testing your project based on the criteria you have stated in the design, and try to see whether your invention or your prototype is doing what you are planned to or not. In this case, you can go to step number 8 and do some improvement. So jumping back and forth between step number 8 and 7 in order to test, improve, and then till you get your satisfied results. In that case, you can start documenting your project by designing the documents and the posts. Here I talk about the Instagram post, which I will describe later, and then you can submit your project and all your files on the website. That's it. It's very simple. According to the hardware and software equipment and tools, are any limitation if you're using this? No, the answer is no. You can use any hardware or any software programming. So whether it's open source, whether it's a special kit or any kind of hardware, it's all open to your team. And of course, you can find more information on this on the guidebook. So let's try to explore the website, which is you will find everything during your competition journey, and see what can I do as a team on the website. Okay, here is the website. As you can see, you can log into hamdanfsc.com. And if you prefer Arabic, it's Arabic by default, but if you prefer English, you can change the language here to English. You can find the flag of English. And then this is the website. So in the homepage, you can find some information about the challenge itself. And of course, if you would like to watch a video about the challenge, the whole video about how to participate and the idea, you can click on watch now. Registration, you can click on register if you would like to register your team. Here you'll find many tabs here about us, so more information about the organization and about the competition itself. The challenge is a tab that describing the theme of this year, 2024. And the competition, of course, you can know more information about the competition and the process of registration, and of course, the timeline of the competition. You will find all the information about the awards and the team and the categories of the awards. And here you will find a project library. So take some time to look at the previous projects for the last 3 years and try to get some inspiration ideas about what they did and about the winners and about like the other colleagues and teams. Go and see some statistics about like the teams from each country and how many students and teams are joined. And this is the most important part, which is the rule guide or the guidebook. So here you can download the guidebook of this year and read every single word about the competition, how to participate, the projects, the rules, the judging rubric. You will find everything. If you would like to participate, I encourage you to read first the guidebook. You will have two versions, one in Arabic and one in English. Which one is better for you? And of course, later I will let you know how can we ask some questions. And here, of course, if you have some questions, you'll find most of the answers here in the frequently asked questions. And here, this is one of the advantages of the website is you will find training resources. So these trainings are very, very useful for students, especially for the first comers, to know more information about how to start building or making electronic projects based on Arduino and based on basic programming till some AI and IoT applications. And also you will find like a good example of a project and how can we build a simple project and how can we align the files together and upload it. It's like a good example or a sample of how to make a proper project. And of course, this tab, you can easily upload your projects based on this tab when you're ready for submission. Register is where you can register the team. And of course, there is a good feature for the already registered teams is the chat box. Here you can chat with the organization. If you have any question, you can just choose your name and send a message. But this is only exclusive for the team that already accepted and registered on the website. But of course, if you have any question, you can just go and use this email or our emails, info@hamdan.com, info24, if you have any question after this session. Now, that's it. Let's get back to the session and see what's going on. Okay, so I like the idea as a team, and we need to register. So how can I register as a team? So I will show you a small video that explaining the registration process.
First and foremost, visit the contest's official website. To register, press the button, Register Now, type the team email, then choose a password. After completing this step, click the Register button. A link to activate the account will be sent to the team email entered. Access your team email and locate the activation email in the appropriate folder. If you do not find it in the inbox, you will find it in the SAM folder. Click on the activation link to activate the account. Log in again to your account using the team email and password. Then enter the required data, namely the team name, number of team members, age group, country and region, candidate, supervisor data, and data of each student in the team. When finished, press the Done button. In case the team name you have chosen is duplicated with the name of another team, please change the team name in that case and choose a new team name. Click the Done Again button to review your team details. Should there be any errors in the team data, you can edit the information by clicking the Edit Data button. Upon verifying the accuracy of the information, click the Complete Registration button. Please ensure you keep the page open until all files are fully uploaded. Upon successful registration, the contest support team will evaluate and authenticate your team details. This validation procedure might take a couple of days. If a data error is identified, your account will be temporarily deactivated and the team will receive an email notification about the suspension. You can then log back into your account to correct any errors. When errors in the team data are corrected, your team will be ready to be nominated by the team nominee. In that case, you should write to the nominee and inform them of your desire to participate in this season's Future Science Challenge. The nominee's confirmation will validate your participation. When I confirm my participation, a message will be sent to the team email informing you that I agree to participate and activate the account. Upon receiving the message on the team email, you must log into your account on the platform again. You will find that access to comprehensive training content has been enabled, as well as uploading project files. Thank you, and we wish you a successful participation in the Future Science Challenge. First and foremost,
Okay, now we saw how to register on the website. It's by the way, it's good to mention that if you have any question, you can raise your hand, and then we can collect all the questions and give you time to ask your question even verbally. Also, there is a question and answer section. Also, you can write your question, and we will answer that after the session. So here we'll find what are the files that must be uploaded. If I finish the invention as a team, what should we upload on the website? So, of course, these will be explained in more details on the guidebook, but I will give you like a small explanation about that. First of all, you need to upload the project introduction. It's a brief about the project and how does it work and all the details regarding the project and the idea we are solving and how we managed to solve it. It's a small introduction document. After that, we will have a project usage instruction that's some instructions to the judges and how can we start or using the invention itself. All the source code should be uploaded also. If you have more than software file, you can just grab them in one zip file. And code explanation document that describe all the code parts so that will make things easier to judge in order to evaluate your project. We need a schematic for electric and electronic and all the engineering components. A good schematic will have a better evaluation. List of electronic hardware and components, all the components and hardware used in your invention, and of course some cool pictures for your project, and of course Instagram posts, which is I will describe later about your project. And the last one is the project video. So a small video that describe your project, the ideas and everything, so judges can easily understand everything regarding your invention. So let's talk about like the Instagram post. Why should I make an Instagram post for the project? Well, the idea is simple. If you make an invention, you would like many people to know the idea and to encourage you about this. So it's very important for you as a team or as inventor to have some communication skills. You make a new invention, you should also have the ability to describe the idea to many people through the social media. That's why we choose an Instagram post in order to test the ability of the team to design a post that can attract social media audience and see if they can understand the idea behind the invention through one post. The required is 3 posts. And by the way, you don't have to upload it literally on social media. We just need to see the post. So the post will be a message about the idea, how did you solve the problem, how attractive your invention is, and also try to talk about people that work in the project, and try to use visual effects, colors, and fonts, and all the art skills in order to attract people on social media to see your invention. Try to make it cool as possible. If you'd like to know more information about and ideas about the Instagram post, also you will find it in the guidebook. Regarding the video is the most important document that can be that should be uploaded in order to describe the project, because the first thing the judges will do is to see the video. As I told you, the judges will see your video and then see the documents in order to understand your project. So that's why you have to make a less than 7-minute video. This video should be very descriptive about the project, the idea you solve, the technology you used, and describing all the facilities of your invention. And of course, try to make and prove that your invention is really work by showing that in the video, and also try to put the more information about the efforts done and the conclusion and what is the future enhancement you are planning to do, everything regarding that can help you to convince the judges that you are building or you have built the best invention ever. More information about project video also you will find in the judging or the guidebook. Okay, so as a judge, they will see your files and try to evaluate your project. So what are the evaluation criteria? Those are the main 6 criteria that judges will use. The designability, like how good the design is, and of course the invention thinking, like how close your idea to the theme of the competition, and how innovative it was. Is it like something really, really innovative, or partially innovative, or you have done something has been done before? Technology and electronics used, and how complex and how simple it is. Programmability, did you use AI or did you use AI and IoT, and how complex the programming is done? Of course, the presentation and communication skills, which is the video you have presented, and also the document, is it presentable enough, and posts as well. And last but not least is the positive change in society, which is the theme of the competition, because you may build one of the best invention ever, but has nothing to do with the theme. This also will be evaluated. Try to make sure that your project is related and solving a real problem in society using AI and IoT. You can also read these criterias in details in the guidebook and try to see, because judges will use the same criteria to judge your team and give you the points. Of course, the higher the point you get, the closer you get to be a champion. Speaking about judges, it's good to mention also that there are 2 stages of judging. The first stage is to judge all the teams and try to select the best teams, maybe the best 20, maybe the best 30 teams, and they'll be nominated for the second stage of judging. This will be one-to-one online meeting with the judges committee, and they will introduce, and you will introduce your project in front of the judges online. Of course, also more information will be found in the guidebook regarding the criteria and how this interview will be done during the competition. Okay. The best part, of course, is that the awards for the competition. We will have like 2 category of awards, or the awards will be duplicated for both junior and senior categories. The champion team, each student in the team will win 10,000 dirham, Emirati dirham, for each student, and we have 4 sub awards for the best designer, best inventor, best engineer, best presenter, based on the judging criteria. Of course, you'll find more information in the judging book. For these sub awards, each member in the team will win 5,000 Emirati dirham, and regardless, the winner teams, we will have like three teams. Of course, oh, sorry, I didn't translate this in Arabic, in English, but that will be the judging award team will win for three teams. They will win 1,000 dirham for each student. It's good to mention as well is that these awards will be duplicated for junior and senior. So we will have the winner for juniors and the winner for senior, best award for design award for junior and best award design for senior, and so on. Of course, all the winners will win certification of participation and a medal for both students and supervisor. Safety rules, of course, safety always comes first. It's very important when you and your team start building the invention is take the safety into consideration. You should not use any hazard materials, toxic or unstable chemicals. Of course, you have to try to you have to take care while using sharp tools and all other equipment that can have high energy or can be harmful should be used under supervision of the supervisor. Also try to read, you have to read all the guidebook pages in order to know what is your limitation, and try not to harm yourself first, and try to help all people around you to be safe while using these tools. And we have also to mention that judges have the right to disqualify any participants for violating general safety rules. That's it for right now. I think I tried to give you like a complete or comprehensive idea behind the competition and this year theme. And of course, if you'd like to know more information, you can log into the website. On the website, as we mentioned, we have all the information you need and everything regarding the rules you will find in the guidebook in both Arabic and English. If you still have a question at any time during the competition, you can send us an email in info24@hamdanfsc.com, and during 24-hour, we will answer your email. And of course, I encourage you also to follow the Hamdan Gifted page on Instagram, because all the updates regarding the competition and the coming events will be posted on Instagram, so that we will give you a good chance to follow up with all the comings. And also we have mentioned that for the registered team, you will find also another way of communication, which is using the chat box on the website, but this is only for registered team. That's it for today. Right now it's time to answer all the questions. So if you have any question, you can write it, or you can just raise your hand. I will give you the mic to speak.
Thanks, Mr. Nael, for this introduction. I just want to clarify one thing, because we have a lot of questions regarding this issue, so I will clarify this issue. Hamdan Foundation have invited all Arab countries to nominate their talented students to participate in this competition through Alexo. So we send all to all Arab countries. All the countries that responded to the invitation have been included in the registration section. However, more countries will be added, inshallah, in the coming weeks. So you can check the website regularly. So to check if you can register from your country or not. This one thing I want to clarify. And regarding the terms and requirement for submission, in the guideline, we mentioned that the supervisor should be not currently enrolled in the school education. We have a lot of questions about this, what the meaning, what we mean in this phrase. That's mean the supervisor should be like above 18, and he can be or she can be a teacher, IT teacher, a parent, but he shouldn't be in the secondary school, and he shouldn't be a student in the school. This is what we meant in this phrase. Um, just this, and if you have any question, as Mr. Nael said, you can raise your hands. We will give you the mic, or write your question in the Q&A session.
Thank you, Engineer Joman. I think we have a single question on the question and answers, which is, can you clarify the 1000 award is given based on which criteria? Yeah, I think this is it wasn't that clear on the presentation. It's regarded like mistranslation here, but let me clarify that again. That we have 5 main awards, and we have something called judging award. So there will be 3 teams or 3 awards for 3 teams that inspired judges, and judges, they like the idea, they like the effort they did. For example, maybe some good efforts they done, like complex challenges they overcome, or they like the idea. It's not necessary for these winners to be qualified in the first stage. So that's called award judges. And by the way, the main idea, you can find it also in many competitions that called award judges. So each team, as we mentioned, each member team will win 1000 Emirati dirham. I hope this answered your question.
We have
Okay.
like from original and Miss Marwa. If you can give the mic, Mr. Nael.
Okay. Okay. I think maybe we can try to answer the okay. Give the mic, and then we can move again to the other questions. Okay. So we have original. Please, you can ask your question. Hello. I think your mic is on right now, so you can answer. You can ask your question. This is for original, an account named original.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes,
What's
please.
about this is a good this is a good prize is coming from your this um, how to please coming recording of this recording for this program in Arabic, and also if you sending for schools in all countries, what is data or good steps, and what you want in short notes to to give everything for all students and supervisor what we can do, and we can give for this program until become very good everything for your competition. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Just to give you an idea, if you don't mind, Engineer Juman, I will try to give an answer for this question. First of all, this session is in English, and yesterday it was in Arabic. So, of course, you will find the record for both English and Arabic later on YouTube. Also, in the website, also you will find all the information both in Arabic and English. So this is for bilingual. Regarding sending the I didn't get to the other part, which means like you'd like to send uh um or to know more information about what a supervisor should do step by step. Anyway, this session is about to give you an idea about the competition. This is not everything. The idea is very simple: is to build an invention, take good videos and well documented, and put it on the website, of course, after your team is registered. And if you, of course, if you'd like to know more step by step, I encourage you to go even right now to the website, go to the guidebook, in either both English or Arabic, and read the guidebook. And you will find all the answers of your question and everything regarding step by step. And of course, if you still have a question, you can send it or email at any time. I hope this answered your question. Okay, so we have Marwa. So yeah. So please, if you have a question, you can ask Marwa.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I have three questions regarding the files required for uploading. For the project usage instructions, you said you need the instructions so that the judges can run the application. But sometimes, if it involves hardware, how would they run it? I mean, is it okay, like I provide a flowchart or something to explain the process?
This is your first question. Do you want? Okay, let's answer question by question.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very good question actually, because as we mentioned, the competition, it's all online. So what judges have to do, they have to know everything regarding the project, and they just need to know the proof that this project is working fine. Of course, judges won't have the hardware, but at least they can understand through the video, through the schematics, through the list of electronic hardware components, that how it works, because they will be expert enough to understand. So they would like to see the source code. For example, that if you have built a project that can do any kind of face recognition, for example, they can understand, they can open the gate. This is a very simple, based on your face. So you have some hardware, you have like you are using to open the door, and of course you have some controls you are using, and the software. Judge will be expert enough to understand how does it work, and of course you have to explain everything in the list of equipment, and also the schematic. And based on the code, they can understand whether it's really working or not, because they will see and try to compare according to what you have. That's why the better uh, documentation you do, that will give us, the judges, a good idea about the project, and they can judge you well. That's why you will find the code explanation with the software code, so they can understand whether you are use or working fine or not. So I hope this answered your first question.
Yeah, and for the project usage instructions, because I have something in my mind, I can make like a description, and there are links that will take them to each file or code file. It will be easier for the judges.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's part of your communication. As you can see also, that if you see the guidebook, you will find like part of the judging criteria, that is your documents and files are well explained. So if you spend some efforts in order to direct the judge and describe for them how does it work exactly, that will help the judge in order to uh, help your team by understanding the real concept, and also helping to will judge your team and understand the whole idea behind the project.
Okay, thank you. This is for the first question. For the second question, the code explanation. In some coding programs, there is a feature that allows us to add comments. Is that enough for the code explanation, or do I have like to create a document for every line of code, explain what does it exactly do?
Okay, not exactly for every line, but maybe okay for the source code, because normally as a programmer, we put code comments in order to to remember what we have done, not others. But code explanation can be some explanation about, not line by line, but maybe by section. For example, like this code is using, we are using this code as a function in order to make face recognition. We use this function as blah, 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 and so on. So usually code comments is for self comments, but code explanation just like code documentation.
So, يعني I can explain it as blocks. يعني what does each block do in my code?
Yeah, but it's not exclusively to for block by block. That's why it's up to you. You can see that I want the judges to understand my code in a proper way. Try to ask yourself after you finish coding. I mean, of course, I mean your team finish the code. So the students should ask themselves that, is our code is easy to understand? if the code explanation is fair enough, maybe you can encourage other students outside the team to read the code explanation and ask them, what did you understand? So maybe that can help you to get a better code explanation document that can help the judges to understand the project.
Okay, thank you for the second question. My third and last question regarding Instagram posts. There are a lot of applications that we use to design the posts and everything like Canva. So you said we shouldn't submit exactly the post itself, but is it enough that I design my post and the design is the one that will be uploaded?
Okay, what's required is actually the design. So we need the post itself, that like the image, the design. You don't have to post it.
Okay.
So based on the design, of course, you'll find like a detailed information on the guidebook. But just to give an idea that judges will see if this design and the information on the design is informative, attractive enough, can describe the idea behind the book. Is it attractive for the social media audience, which they don't have time to read everything, or not? So it's kind of art documentation, a task. This is a part of science communication, because I can be the best inventor in the world, but I cannot communicate. That's why we need to also justify this skill.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's it for my questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay,
Thanks,
so
Ms.
let's
Marwa.
see.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
it's one question only, 2 minutes only. Uh, yesterday, last year, I have a project for natural face farm competition without fertilizer using artificial intelligence. This is a project. It is a winner of United States of America in New York, and they invited me for from 15 to 18 July to discussing this project and giving me certificates and prizes. But the problem for visa for going, I'm from Bahrain and from Awal Intermediate School. So my project we have is a big project in our school for the natural farm competition without filtration, using artificial intelligence. This project is a very good in United States. I don't know why didn't winner from Hamdan bin Rashid last year. I don't know why. And they take certificates from New York. And also, not only this, but also they invite me in New York this year from 15 to 18 July. I cannot have visa, but they speak for me. Please, in this year, next conference, please attend this conference this year to discuss your projects. I don't know why for this in the outside, it's very good. But in Hamdan bin Rashid, all certificates giving me only. Thank you so much.
Well, maybe I can give you some answers why. Maybe just imagine like if one of the best team player, Lionel Messi, he participated in Hamdan Award. He won all the awards all over the world, and he submit a project. Definitely, he will lose. The reason is not the idea is not about like if you make the best project from one point of view, and from the other point of view, it's not about the rules. Here we are talking about like maybe I can make a very good project, but this project will not align with the rules. Are you sure the same rules from Future Science Challenge are applied in this other competition in USA? That's why we have a guide rule. For example, like we have a theme. Maybe it's if you didn't align with the theme, maybe you can lose some points. But in other competition that the rules can be different, that I can be the best project in the world. So the answer is simple. It's all about the rules. Are we following the judging criteria or not? It's very, very simple. It's not something, of course, personal. It's about like judges, and we as organizers, we don't know the answer. We don't know what judges will choose because they are just follow the criteria. So you can answer the question by yourself if you look at the judging criteria in FTC, in the Future Science Challenge, and the judging criteria on the other competitions, and you will know the answer. That's it.
Okay, thank you. I hope to make again this year as the same competition. Maybe this winner. I don't know. Thank you so
If you
much.
okay, again, yeah, thank you. If you would like to be a winner, I encourage you to read the guidebook and see the judging criteria. If you can match the highest possible point for each criteria, definitely you or any other team, definitely you or they will be the winner. That's it. Very simple.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very
We
much.
have
And
a,
yeah, please.
thanks, Mr. Nair. We
My name
have a question from Ms. Siham. Can the school have more than two senior teams? Yes, Ms. Siham. Any school, يعني if they are want to participate for more than two teams with senior category, it's okay. And we don't have um anything to prevent them from participating in the competition. Mr. Nail, we have a question. Can we get the link for this session recorded? This session will be uploaded on the YouTube تميز the channel for Hamdan Foundation, but you should check like in this 2 days. You will find the recording on the تميز channel.
Exactly. Yes.
We have also a question. The required project should involve more of engineering. Is it right? I don't know if you can
Yes,
answer it.
it's showing. It seems the required project should involve more of engineering. Is it right? Well, I don't really get the question, but okay, let me put it this way. So, in order to make an invention for any product or anything that is designed, we have engineering part, we have electronic part, we have programming part, we have art part as a design. Why we all buy iPhone? Because of the look. That's it. Not of the because of the technical, or maybe because of some technical options. But designing an invention can involve many things. In addition, we added the criteria of science communication. How can you communicate your idea? That's why some parts of the judging criteria are involving communicating with judges, communicating with audience, communicating with different people in order to announce and spread the idea of your invention. So this can be more than engineering. That's why we have a team of 3 and with a mentor or supervisor. I hope this answered the question. Uh, so I think we have another question for Mr. Ayman. Can the project be a software application or website? It's a good question. The answer is no. Because according to the rule or the book guidebook, the project should or the invention should have both parts, software and hardware. It cannot be only hardware and it cannot be only software. The another question from iPhone is called, can we download the webinar? Yes, I think it can be downloaded as Engineer Joman said from Tamer's channel from YouTube, maybe within 2 days. Another question is the winners of the 1,000 dirham per student price, is it going to be only one team? No, as we mentioned, there will be 3 teams. Each team, a 3 team for judging award. Each team member will win 1,000 dirham, and you will find also in the guidebook all the award list mentioned. We have another question from Ahmed called, can a team win more than one prize? The answer is yes. A team can win more than one prize. For example, you can be like the winner, the champion, and you can win one of the side awards, which is like best design and so on. It happens, I think 1 year, but the team cannot win 2 side awards like cannot win two the best designer or the best engineering. So yeah, it happens. Hopefully your team can win all the awards. That will be great. So I think that's it for right now. Maybe if you still have a question, if you want to, you can raise your hand. I can give you the mic, or you can write it down right now. I think we still have one question. I'm not sure. Okay, so maybe okay. I think original is
We
still
have
raising
another
hand.
question.
Okay. So okay, I didn't understand the registration fully. So we register after the completion of the robot? No, no, no. You have to register first. So for example, like you and your friends want to participate in the competition, and all of you from the same age category. So you can participate together as a team. So you have to register your team first online. And according to the video, that once you registered, once all your information uh, is correct, and you have been nominated from your country organization, so that in this case, your account will be active. Of course, we're gonna send you an email once you register that whether your registration is complete or incomplete, need to complete something, or waiting for nomination, or it's right now active, so you can start. Once you get to that, an email that saying your account or your team is active and can participate, so you can do it. That can be done within maybe 1-2 weeks. So in this case, you can start building your invention and uploading the files. For don't do that before your team is fully registered and accepted. I hope this answered your question. And of course, if you still have a question, you can also send us an email. We have two questions. Yeah, I think are winners' previous projects available on YouTube to learn more and get experience? Yes, you can. They are available on the website itself. So you can go to the website and try to find like good projects and winners for the last 3 seasons on the website as we mentioned. What?
But remember, we have a different theme this year. The last year, it was about sustainability projects. This year, we have different theme. So maybe you will take their idea, but you cannot do the same project to participate in this season. Yeah.
I think he maybe Mr. Ahmed, he's trying to say that get experience about like just to know like how was the winners regardless of the theme. So maybe if this is your question, so I think it's this will be the answer, just to
Yeah,
get
it's
inspired.
available on the website of the
Yeah,
competitions, so you can. We
that's
have,
great.
I think, Miss Muntaha and Mr. Osama raising their hands. Mr. Nair.
Okay. Okay. I think we can take first the last question from the question and answers, and then
Oh,
we
okay.
can move to
Okay.
this. I think with Talia is asking a question is what inventions we can do in the competition. Well, as we mentioned, it's the invention is based on uh, the um, uh, the theme of the competition. So we need to solve a problem that or a challenge that serve the theme of this year competition. Uh, okay. So we can go. We have Muntaha. Uh, yes. It's allowed Muntaha. So you are allowed to talk. Yeah, ask your question.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Well, hello everyone. I'm a teacher of English from Jordan, and I just joined you, unfortunately. One of my friends sent me the link.
Yeah, please. Hello. Uh, Muntaha, your mic is still on, but we cannot hear you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, okay. Now we can hear you, please.
Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
we
you
can
can
hear you.
ask your question, Ms. Muntaha.
Yeah. Muntaha, we can hear you. Can you please ask your question?
Hello?
Yes, we still can hear
Hello,
you.
are you hearing me out?
Yes, we can hear you, but I think you maybe you turn off the mic. Yes.
I will try to chat with Ms. Muntaha. Mr. Nael, can you take the Mr. Osama Darwish question?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Osama, can you hear us?
نعم
Osama Darwish?
بالظبط في كلام باللغة العربية ولا
Can she ask in
تفضلي
Arabic? Okay.
تفضلي.
عايزة أتكلم عربي؟
اوكي
تفضلي
مفيش
سامعين
مشكلة.
سؤال حضرتك.
تمام. كنت عايز أسأل هو دلوقتي المسابقة لازم أن يكون فيها إيه لغات البرمجة اللي ممكن أستخدمها فيها دلوقتي؟
طيب هو احنا زي ما احنا قلنا في البرزنتيشن، احنا قلنا ان احنا جميع انواع لغات البرمجه مسموح باستخدامها، جميع الهاردوير مسموح باستخدامه، مفيش اي قيود يعني.
تمام. هو دلوقتي كان مكتوب إن أنا أستخدم ال AI. هل إن أنا هستخدمه في إن هو يساعدني في إن أنا أعمل مثلا موقع أو البروجكت اللي أنا هعمله، ولا إن أنا أخلي البروجكت ده بيستخدم ال AI في حل المشكلة؟
انا فهمت سؤالك. لا لا، لازم البروجكت بتاعك يعني الاجابه الثانيه، البروجكت بتاعك يكون هو نفسه بيستخدم الاي اي في عشان يحل المشكله، مش ان انت تستخدمي الاي اي في عمل البروجكت.
تمام ماشي، شكرا.
شكرا جدا.
I think we answered all the question, Mr. Nael. If anyone have any question, we have still time. We have last question, I think. For public schools, the tools will be low in cost. Will this affect the governance? I don't get the question.
I think I may
Okay.
got the question. Maybe he what Mr. Ayman want to say is if we used low cost tools, that may affect the quality of the project. Well, I will answer this question from engineering point of view. We won't not from the competition. Well, it depends. Like for example, like maybe I don't have like the most expensive tools or programming or tools or materials, but I can get something really attractive. So the main idea is from what you have, what the best thing you can do. If you can go through the judging criteria, you will won't find anything related to the most expensive tools you are using, but how comprehensive, how did you use these tools to solve the problem? I just need a device. For example, if I'm designing a small mouse like this one, this is a computer mouse. If it's function well, if it's doing the way, it's not necessary to be done for using the best tools or the most expensive tools. So it's depends on what you will do based on that. I hope this answered your question.
Yes, thanks, Mr. Nael. To everyone in the audience, we appreciate your time and involvement. We hope you found this session both informative and inspiring. Thank you again for joining us today and have a great day.
Thank you very
Thanks a
much
lot.
for
Thank you,
everybody.
Mr. Nael. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Thank you.